Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Microbusinesses on a Mission Live. I'm Emmy Damien, and as you know, I have a business myself. I'm with Beauty Counter with a mission to get safer products into the hands of everyone. And I love talking to other business owners, but particularly those who have a special mission that makes this world a better place. And so we have special guests today that I can't wait to introduce to you and to chat with, Gabi and Mary. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi,
Hi,
Mary
Gabi. Hi,
Angelini.
Mary.
Hi, hi, I'm Mary Angelini.
Welcome.
Thank
Hi.
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you introduce yourselves because we literally have not met. So go ahead.
I'm Mary Angelini, and this is
Gabby,
and we started Gabby's Grounds Coffee 4 years ago because nobody would what?
hire me.
Because they thought you would be,
Slow.
but you really weren't slow. You're fast.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we started our own company
Mhm.
called Gabby's Grounds,
Oh yeah.
and now how many employees do we have?
22.
22 employees with
Wow.
special abilities.
Wow. Can I just hold on for a second and ask you? So you now have 22, which clearly is not a micro business, but I'm sure you did not start with 22. So can you kind of pedal back and tell us how it started and how many people you started with from the very beginning?
Okay. So for the past 4 years, it's just mainly been Gabby and I, and a couple of volunteers here and there, packing
So
orders and shipping
two
things.
people. It was
To
just
what?
mostly just the
Yeah,
two of
just
you,
two,
mostly.
just the two of us, right?
Wow.
And we
Wow.
would do pop-ups all around town and getting the name out. And then Gabby was on the Kelly Clarkson show and got famous, and we got tons of orders. So then we had a few more volunteers helping us pack orders for that. And then and my husband wanted his garage back. We've been
Of
keeping all
course.
Gabby's stuff in the garage. So in the middle of the pandemic, God said, "You're going to come out of there, your garage, and you're going to go into a co-warehouse at the loading dock."
Wow.
I'm like, "Okay,
It's better.
it's better here." So we came
So
into the warehouse,
no, I was
and
just going
then
to say, so was the pandemic better for the business, or did it just push you into a direction that you wouldn't normally have gone to?
totally, yeah, that's exactly right. Pushed us into a totally different direction, right? So we started observing things around the warehouse, and we saw another company packing and labeling and putting things together for other companies. And we're like, we could do that.
Oh yeah.
So we decided to ask those companies if we could have a try at it, and they said yes. So we've been doing that for the past 6 months, and we've grown from 1 employee to 22 employees
Wow, over the pandemic. So,
over the pandemic. Yeah, the pandemic
wow,
was good for us.
wow, that's amazing. Not too many companies can say that. So now, are they packing not just Gabby's grounds then? They're packing other things as a job? Is that what they're doing in the warehouse? Or
That's what they're doing in the warehouse. They're packing, right?
Yes.
So, like today, what were you doing?
We're doing the mosquito sticks of insects
And
of sticks.
incense sticks, yeah, for
Yeah.
the mosquitoes.
From Murphy's Naturals.
Murphy's Natural, yeah.
oh,
So you put them in the bag,
yeah,
and then you label the bag, and then pack them in the box, right?
Oh yeah.
So,
wow.
and you're having a good time, right?
Have a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. And then they
So
take lunch together.
yeah, oh my gosh. So you had a built-in community once you started that warehouse employment opportunity, I guess.
Yep.
Is that still part of Gabby's grounds, or that was a separate um,
It's still
endeavor?
under Gabby's Grounds. We're
Mm-hmm.
toying with a new name.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking maybe Gabby's Pals. Pals
Nice.
would stand for Packaging Assembly Labels Services.
Oh my
Hmm.
So we might go with
goodness.
Gabby's Pals.
That's incredible. Who came
Yeah.
up with that?
My friend Debbie came up with that the other day. I'm like,
Oh
we've been
mom.
toying with a lot of different names for a couple months, and I said, I think that one's perfect.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Is that where you're not in their warehouse right now, right?
We could
You're
walk
not.
in the warehouse if you want.
Oh no, I was just wondering because I thought it looked kind of warehousey where you're
Oh yeah,
at. So
we're out in the main area here,
in the
but
main,
the
yeah.
warehouse is back there. We can go back there and show you everybody working if you want.
Hmm.
Sure, but if you don't mind, I'd love to hear more about Gabby's Grounds first. Like, um, so where are you now in terms of? Because I know you started. Well, maybe you can tell a little bit about the history of how that came about. Because I'm hoping if somebody's watching here with somebody with special abilities or is one themselves, a person themselves with that they might be empowered or encouraged to do something similar, maybe start a business that they've been thinking of and just didn't have the, the push. Maybe you can tell us the roots of your business and how it started.
Well, when nobody wanted to hire Gabi, we decided she always wanted to have her own
Restaurant.
And so I took her down to Biddy and Bo's and showed her the coffee shop that employed people with special abilities and said, I could probably do a coffee shop. And you said,
Let's do it.
so we came back and we met with Larry from Larry's Coffee. And he said he was going to make a special blend for you.
Oh, yeah.
So Larry's makes our coffee, and we started doing pop-ups of hot coffee and iced coffee all around town, right?
Oh,
We
yeah.
still do them every weekend. And
May I ask where? The pop-ups that you do every week?
Oh, they're all over. This Saturday, we're at Vintage Village on Durant Road from 10 to 2 with iced coffee. What kind do we have?
We have caramel, vanilla, and Snickers.
Yep.
And chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Snickers.
That's
Wow.
good.
So are you the expert now, or somebody else mixes all these flavors for you? Because that sounds delicious.
No, what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Are you the expert, like the one who's making up all these flavors, or somebody else does that for you? Like,
Oh, no.
How does that work?
One of Gabby's friends, John's mom, she comes up with all the flavors. We just give her
Amy.
suggestions. Miss Amy. We just give her suggestions, and she comes up with the concoctions.
That's wonderful. Now, how does this empower the special abilities community, I guess, in terms of Gabby's Ground itself? Are the employees person like that, or is it, like, do you donate? Like, how does it work?
Well, we pay our employees. Everybody gets paid, right?
Amy.
And you get paid.
And you,
Finally, right? After 4 years of not getting paid.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
And Star.
And you're the star?
Both.
You're the star and the employee?
Yes.
Sure.
I rock it.
You are.
You rock it. I bet. I love your smile, by the way. It's just both of you. Both of you. Your smiles are just so brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's just a joy to talk to both of you. But so are your employees mostly persons with special abilities, or like how I guess how do you empower them? Is it just inspiring them? Are you employing them? Are you giving to charities or working with other nonprofits? Like,
Yeah, we employ all of our employees are paid, so 22 paid employees. They all have special abilities. We just had a meeting today at lunch about how we can give back to the community. We raised a couple of ideas of, maybe working at a food bank or helping a homeless shelter or nursing homes.
Whispering Pines.
Whispering Pines. So we're going to do some. But that's what we've been doing. So we also do classes once a month for them on topics that they want to learn about. And we
you're a great model.
we went bowling last Wednesday. We went bowling.
It was fun.
We all went, so we're going to make that a monthly thing where we all go out and have a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
So is this all for local people, or can others in other states, even other countries, like how, if they wanted to somehow get involved, like I guess you can ship, to all parts of the country.
Yep, we
but
ship every state, and we've shipped to our buddy Robert over in British Columbia, right? We've sent over there. We ship all over the whole world, Canada, everywhere. Yep. Go to our website, www.gabysgrounds.com.
And I'll include that in the video description later. But so they can purchase that. If they're local, they can join your community or even find employment maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Have them stop by the warehouse. We're at the loading dock at 1053 East Whitaker Mill Road.
Is that on your website too, or where can they find that information?
I don't know if that's on our website yet, but
It's not.
That's a good point. It needs to be on the website, yeah.
Maybe you can give me now, include it in the video description or somewhere.
Yeah, there's applications on the website too they can fill out.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And if you're not local, other than buying coffee, is there any way else that they can participate, or can they start their own thing? Like, have you ever thought of that? Like maybe, empowering others to start their own communities?
Yeah, I mean, Gabi has a whole slide presentation that she does. We used to travel around the country before COVID, and
you
Gabi would speak at different groups on how to. What was the title of yours? Fulfill your dreams.
Yeah.
How to fulfill your dreams.
That's
Right?
great.
Are you
Are
sleeping?
you? You must be the expert speaker. Do you do that on Zoom now, or like how do you
We've done it
choose
on
it?
Zoom. Yeah, we do.
Hmm.
She does a lot of classrooms, a lot of classrooms with special needs children. The teachers will call us and have us, Gabby, talk to the class.
So it's by
So,
request. So
yeah, by
they invite
request.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't like
Hmm.
go out and just do your
If they
own
want
thing.
us to, we can. Right?
Okay, so they can just invite
Hmm.
you if you're free, if you're
Yeah.
not loading or doing some warehouse work or Gabby's girl. You sound very busy though.
You're
So
gonna wake up, Gab.
I'm trying.
you're working too hard.
You're working
Yeah.
too
All
hard.
right. Now,
I have
so
my
how?
arm today.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
I'm good though.
we'll wrap up soon. Don't worry. But you can have your siesta after, and then coffee after. So, how many years have you been doing this, Gabby?
Four.
Um,
Four.
4.
4. Oh, so really, you were just the two of you for really until the pandemic.
Yep.
Oh wow. So if I'd caught you like a few months ago, you really would have still been a micro business.
Yep.
And sunburn soap too.
Yep.
What's that? Pardon?
She said her brother makes soap for us.
Yeah,
Oh
and
wow,
sunburn soap.
that's great.
Sunburn soap. Yep.
Okay,
Came up with the
that's
sunburn
great.
soap.
Wow, you guys have the entrepreneur blood in you, apparently. Everyone, family. So do your other siblings help out, or is it just your thing, Gabby?
Um, Not really. They don't really help, right? Your siblings. Everybody
Mhm.
has their own job.
Yeah.
We're kind of on our own.
That's great.
Mhm.
Well, you're not on your own. you've got you've got so many people behind you, and I'm sure others will be inspired by this. I'm not even going to ask you if there's in what way you make this world a better place, because it's just wonderful how what you're doing. And I don't even know how to do this, but somebody had a comment.
Oh,
I'm just going to share with you. There you
I
go.
see that.
Thank you, Pia. I totally agree with you. So inspiring.
Thank you.
And I really am so inspired and happy that you agreed to this live. My hope is that other people will be inspired to either join you or start their own thing. And I'm sure it wasn't easy, but you stuck with it, and look what you've done.
That's
I'm
right.
awake.
Yeah. So the last question I had was, so you have coffee, and you said you sell soaps too on your website. What else
Oh
is
yeah,
there?
we have about 30 products.
30 products. And I saw you had organic stuff with a B Corp certified B
Yeah,
Corp.
our coffee is organic B Corp. Yep.
All of
Soaps
it,
are
or just
organic. Yep.
all of it, or some of it?
All of it.
Wow. So you're a certified B Corp
No,
corporation?
no, we're not, but our
You're not.
partners are. Yep.
Your partners are that you get the
That we get the
organic.
coffee from. Yep. Larry's.
Wow, I love it. Because
Yeah.
Beauty Counter is certified B Corp too, so
Oh, cool.
we're on the same page. But
Yep.
yeah, so I'm very excited. If I think you mentioned you were going to give away a bag of coffee.
Bag
but I
of
wasn't-
coffee. That's
yeah,
right.
I wasn't sure what. Did you have a question, or how are you, or just the first one who raises their hand?
However
wasn't
you
sure.
usually do it, whatever you want.
Well,
however.
let's see. You could ask a question from something we mentioned during this interview, and the first one to answer in the comments, either on the replay or on live, will win.
Well,
Let's see. I can't even think.
job.
We've talked.
I'm awake, Mom.
Mom, I think you'll have to do it. Let's see. All right. We can come up with a question, and I'll put it in the video description. And the first one to come up with the answer can win. Is it their choice of coffee, or?
Yeah, we have medium. What do we have?
Medium, decaf, and
Dark,
dark and light.
beans
Awesome.
or grounds or K-cups.
Either one.
All right, so
Or
for
tea.
anyone, yeah, I think even if you're watching live, you'll have to go into the video description, because I will ask the question there, and the first one to answer it correctly about something we talked about in this interview will win their choice of coffee from Gabby's Grounds. Thank you so much, Mary and Gabi. This was wonderful. If you can stick around after, Gabby, I'd love to have a short chat with you after we end the live. But thank you, everyone, for joining us, and I hope this inspired you, and that you will keep chasing your dreams like Gabby and her mom did, and look what they've done.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
bye,
much.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.